still running. I'm still running. I'm still running. So I started making what I thought was going to be a really cool film yesterday. Then this happened. Just announced that there's another hour till this flight departs, so mission aborted. And for those of you who haven't been to the UK or aren't familiar with this, when this happens,
flights were suspended, and some motorways almost ground to a halt.
it basically all goes to shit. So I should be in London today, but I'm not, and I haven't been able to make that film. And I did actually have a film that I canned and wasn't going to show you guys, but what the fuck? Run VT. So these hotels, they were made by a couple and kind of led by this lady called Kit Kemp. And what she's great at doing is, well, it's not my kind of style, absolutely, but she manages to create spaces that operate in a kind of a non-offensive area, which is boutique, old, new, and corporate. We're in the living room. Let's go ambient. Let's go mood. Ooh, saucy, saucy. And the kitchen is bright at the moment, so let's go mood. Bedroom. Ooh. Yes, Mr. Bond. We've been expecting. No, I'm actually speaking like a Bond villain, but in the accent of Sean Connery. That's not right. Room off. Come with me into the bedroom, which is absolutely gorgeous. What they've got is this enormous room, kitchen, all of that kind of stuff. And then really cosy bed. It's a big old bed, but it's really, really cozy. And then through here is a walk-in wardrobe with a safe and all that kind of stuff. But just one room in a hotel requires this amount of rack space. Awesome. Bathroom. So Blue Planet is on at the moment because that's all that's on in England ever. Okay, let's turn you down a bit. Fat speakers in here, unbelievable. So what we've got, other than a TV and a beautiful bath, twin sinks, great shower as well, and this company makes their own products. In Canada, this might be kind of like a small amount of space, but to be able to have this amount of time running in a hotel room in London is nuts. I'm still running. I'm still running. I'm still running. And it's not just a really big kind of living room and bedroom. It's also an enormous kitchen. I mean, proper kitchen with stuff and stuff. Find me one that's more expensive by all means, but check this out. That is the first time I've actually ever held a Dom P. How much is this worth? £260. Probably about, well, very close to $400. And if you're having guests, a special guest kind of pooing area and a place for them to have their jackets. Poos. Jackets. Absolutely mental. The reason I'm upset not to be in London today is it's a big day for us. One of Paul and my's real kind of babies is a thing called Albion. We were sick of basically being confined to studios that had about 6 or 7 PCs in, which is what you needed to make orchestral music back in the day. So I thought, would it be a good kind of challenge to try and come up with something that was a smaller imprint, which had just basically everything that we needed. You know, we observed our own behaviours and said, yeah, well, we've got
all these thousands of sounds, but really we just use these 20 things, and we've got these little techniques, and wouldn't it be great to just contain that in a simple, single box as a core thing? So we did that about 6 years ago. It's by far our best seller, and then we brought it up to date a couple of years ago. Recently what we felt is that the zeitgeist is kind of shifting, so we re-recorded and remorphed and redid all sorts of stuff and have tightened it up. The reason I bring it up is quite a lot of people out there have the old legacy version, but haven't moved up to Albion 1. There's an opportunity at the moment with my composer hat firmly on, not the entrepreneurial one. If you've not upgraded, now's the time. It's a real bargain. Just a little trivia note about Albion is it wasn't going to be called that originally. It was actually going to be called Blitzkrieg, and my accountant, when I kind of pitched him the idea, queried this, and he said, I just think it's kind of negative connotations. So I checked with a very good friend of mine, one of the best engineers in the business, Gertz Berzenhardt, and he's from Germany. I said, Blitzkrieg, good word, bad word? And he went, Christian, bad word. Why do you English and Americans kind of see World War II as this wonderful part of human history? For most people, it was really pretty fucking awful. So I took his advice and renamed it Albion. Interesting, I actually dug up the original concept for the GUI, and you can see how, whilst I was a terrible graphic designer, still am, you can see how there's still a kind of an element of that in our GUIs today. Anyway, I digress. Thanks as always for your feedback and suggestions. It's going to cost me an absolute fortune.